I was born in Mount Olive, North Carolina in 1953. I do a little fishing. I enjoyed photography. I did a whole lot of photography back in school, played football. I enjoyed the outdoors. I've always enjoyed outdoors. Just happened to be on the internet one night looking for jobs, and I put in an application and got it. I used to be a maintenance mechanic one, as a maintenance helper. When the guy that was over me retired, I had a chance to go to the park maintenance for or sign machine for. So I just took sign machine, I like it. I've always enjoyed working with stuff like that. Before I got in with the park system, from what I understand, the parks made their own signs. They carved them out of redwood. That's what you did during the winter. When things calmed down in the park, you weren't quite as busy, carved signs. They were looking at a more inexpensive or cheaper way, or a sign that would last longer, so they make them out of recycled plastic now. HDPE is the #2 recycled plastic, just like your water bottle and stuff like that. Being made on this machine, they're consistent. You save a tree, you're not buying wood, cutting down trees, the redwoods. It saves a lot of knives. A lot of them are just standard signs, like trail signs. All trail signs are done on 2-inch letters. The roadside signs are done on 3-inch letters. These were the logo that goes out by the entrance signs. That's what they put out there. I'll come in here, cut the computers on, cut the machine on, let it warm up just a little bit. When I get the order in, they're printed off the computer. I draw them up. Then you have to do the tool path. Then I save it on my external hard drive, and the computer that runs the machine draws it off there while I'm drawing up on the other machine. When I cut signs, I put them all here. Then I take my list and separate them, and I put the saran wrap around them, keep them from sliding and scratching, carry them like that. A sheet of material, if I got all signs covered in signs, about 3 or 4 hours. And that could be 15 or 20 signs. One sheet might be one sign, like entrance signs. They vary. The smaller the bit, the longer it takes because it has to go slower. All of our signs are done to what they call a V-bit, not straight down and flat. These are 100-year logo we did. It takes about 3 hours to cut that. And you cut all this with a 1/16 of an inch bit, the real small one. That took 8 hours to cut. That was the second cutting on it, and that one's not correct. The third one come out good, and that's at Carver's Creek. They order 15 sheets on a pallet. There's about 10 to 12 pallets on a contract. I got all the material out back. I get the barrels from the pickle plant in Mount Olive. They give them to us, and that's what I put the shavings in. You can fill one up in a week. There's a company, they take the shavings off and recycle it. When the warehouse got supplies going to a park, I always call them, and if I got a bunch of signs, I try to get them to the warehouse in Raleigh, and they deliver them for me. But if I don't have anybody going anywhere, I would deliver them. I got one more park to go to, and I've been to all of them. I haven't been to Mayo River yet. A lot. It varies up and down. You don't never know from day to day what sign you're gonna make. At one time, they were counted over 3,000. That's been a while back. I told them they'll have to run me away. This is the only job I ever had. I don't mind going to work, and quitting time, I'm not busting the door off the hinges to get out. If I work overtime, don't matter. I enjoy my job.